Hello guys, Miss Hanley here. We're going to continue our discussion on rule of exponents. Look at powers of quotients. So a quotient, remember, is just a fancy word for division. And so we're looking at division of two variables, or two terms, I guess. Could be numbers, could be variables. So over here we have a divided by m, or a divided by b, all raised to the mth power. And so your simplification of that is just to distribute the power to both of the numerator and denominator. So we have a to the mth divided by b to the mth, and then you can keep simplifying from there. If you have similar bases in your parentheses and you have numbers, you can simplify before you distribute the power through. So let's take a look at the first example here. We have 3 divided by 5 raised to the second power. So to simplify this, we want to take that second power and put it with both the numerator, so 3 squared, and the denominator. Well, 3 squared is simply 9, and 5 squared is 25. And then, as always, make sure that you reduce if you can. It's impossible here, so that is all we need to do to simplify. So same thing on the right hand side, but now we have, instead of just one base and a power, we have 2a to the fifth. So there's two things there. So let's really break this down. We have 2a to the fifth, and if I'm distributing that power, that's all raised to the second power. On the bottom we have b to the seventh, raised to the second power. So just like we learned when we did power of a power, we want to distribute, power of a product, we want to distribute the 2 outside the parentheses to both of the pieces inside. And when you do that, you're going to use then power of a power to simplify. So we would end up with 2 squared, and then a to the fifth to the second power. Well, 5 times 2, since it's raised to another power we multiply, would be a to the 10th. On the bottom, it's b to the 7th to the second power, and again multiply, so b to the 14th. And then the only thing you would have to simplify is that 2 to the second is really 4. Now again, if you have like variables, you need to simplify or reduce first. Otherwise, you can just leave your answer. In our third example, we are distributing through a 3. So we're going to take that to all the pieces, just like I did above. So let's do 3 to the third power. And then a, since it's to the negative 4th power, negative 4 times 3 is going to be a to the negative 12th power. And then on the bottom, we have b to the 7th to the 3rd, which would be b to the 21st. Again, we haven't talked much about negative exponents, but if your exponent is negative, we always want to make it positive to simplify, and to do that, we're just going to drop it down. So we would have 3 to the 3rd, and then divided by b to the 21st, a to the positive 12th. 3 to the 3rd is just 27, and then if I flip my variables, a to the 21st, a to the 12th, b to the 21st would be our perfectly simplified answer. And let's not worry about the last one because there's just too many negative exponents. Alright, so I think that's it for power of